I gotta figure out what I want to ask before I go up to people. I'm getting like social anxiety.
Maybe we need to get drunk as hell.
Yeah, or smoke more.
I think drug helps a lot.
Yeah, seriously. I used to smoke like
definitely.
super fucking heavily. Like, I don't know what the change was, but I just kind of stopped doing it so much. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just realized that it was just kind of fucking my head up, and like, I don't know. I didn't want to do it as much anymore. And, like,
That's good.
yeah, but I don't know what the changing point was. Like, maybe I just don't remember it. But like, I know there were several times where I would smoke and then it'd be like, yeah, I seriously regret doing that. Like, why do I need to be high all the fucking time?
You know, the changing point was making you stop, making you count how many times you smoke every day.
I would get up, I would wake and bake, and then I would smoke every hour until I went to bed.
Some people have like a real dependence on weed where like they can't even eat if they haven't smoked.
Yeah, seriously.
Or they get sick if they haven't smoked.
You know, the funny thing is like people say that you can't get addicted to weed, but like literally weed is so like I had such a strong codependency with weed. Like there's no way you can't call that addiction. I don't know, bruh. I live in a state where it was legal.
I don't know, I used to smoke, but in college I did, but then I feel like as soon as it was legal and I bought a lot of edibles, something fucked me up. I don't know if it was the dosing was like fucked when they first.
Well,
I had like all these gummies. I would take like 2, I'd feel great, and then one day I was just fucking sick and it was really bad. I got way too high from the same amount, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Don't like
because they actually process in your liver versus processing through your lungs and then into your bloodstream. They go through your liver, so your body literally has a different chemical high versus when you smoke weed, and that's why it feels so different to be high off of edibles, you know? Like, it is a totally different experience, and like literally there have been times where like I did an edible, and I can remember when I first started doing edibles, like my sister like hooked me up and got me like these 50 milligram fucking edibles, and I would just cut them into fourths and just take it 1/4 at a time until I felt like I was comfortable. But literally like there would be times where I would take the same dose and I'd be like at my friend's house like rocking in their bed because I was so fucking high I could not like process what was going on around me.
Yeah, same.
You know? I don't do very many edibles. One time, you want to hear a funny story? One time I did an edible. One time, okay, so my family has this Christmas tradition. We're like in the mountains and we like go chop down our own tree instead of getting like a fake tree or something like that. But we go like up in the like middle of nowhere, like in the mountains. Like there's this like it's a national park, but you can get certain types of tree sizes and you can get a tag for a tree. And we'll like go up in the mountains and we'll go pick up trees and stuff, and like we'll cut it down ourselves. Like we'll hike up the mountain, you know, eat lunch, cut down the tree, trek down, and then drive down the mountain. Well, this last year, I brought a little something extra for myself. And like my mom makes the best Christmas cookies, and I will fight you on it if anybody has any rebuttals about that. My mom makes the best Christmas cookies. This year, I brought up a special cookie, and like I should have, like I don't know why, but I decided to wait until the hike down to take it. I should have taken it when we like went up there and sat down, because then I could have just been vibing or whatever. But instead, it didn't hit me until we got back in the car, and I was just stuck in the car with my family, silently freaking out because we were going down these super windy roads with these like giant cliffs off the side, just like sitting there like tripping balls. And I was like, but that was a car ride. That was a very interesting car ride. I just pretended to be asleep like most of the time so my family wouldn't notice me.
Yeah, I'd probably have a panic attack or something.
Yeah, I
already get motion sick in the back of cars, so.
No, literally.
Windy road.
Oh my god. I was internally freaking the fuck out. It was such a terrible idea. I should not have taken it when I did. I should not have taken it. I should have taken it when we first got there. But I had it like stashed away, so I had to like walk away from my family because I had this. It was in the package, like, and it said it was like fucking hot cookie. And I was like, I don't want my parents to see that. They're gonna be so disappointed in me.
Live with them or something, or do they not know you smoke at all?
No, they know I smoke. And I still technically live with my family, but that's because rent is literally like in the area that I live in, it starts at like $1,000 a month, and I don't have the money to pay for that. I just got a second job so then I can save up to do some stuff in the future, but I'm in college. Like I can't afford to pay rent on top of that. Like plus I had a bunch of like mental health stuff that like I was figuring out, and I wanted to like get more hours because I want to save up money for some trips and stuff that I want to do in the future. They were like, once you get your second job, you're gonna start paying rent.
How much are they making you pay? You
Not
just have
that
like a
much.
bedroom and a bathroom in their house, or okay?
Yeah, no. Well, I have a bedroom and then I share a bathroom with my siblings. My sister's moved out, so it's just me and my brother.
What are you studying in school?
Digital design and media.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that for like being a UX UI designer or something, or
You know,
or just graphic design in general?
I don't actually know yet. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards graphic designer, more like video editor. I started taking these classes purely because I had interest in them, and then I like found out that I liked them and decided that I was gonna continue taking these classes and like look at the major because I enjoyed it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do career-wise. I literally just know what I'm gonna do for like the next 5 years.
I mean, that's 5 years is a lot of time to think.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Wait, what do you mean you know what you're gonna do for 5 years? You finish? Is your degree a 5-year program or something, or what?
No, so, well, 5 years is a little bit of an exaggeration. It's probably more like the next 3 years. But I'm gonna get an associate's degree, so it's only gonna be like 2 years. After that, I'm gonna do a trip to, I wanna do an internship abroad, and I wanna check that out. And I wanna go to Auckland. I really wanna go to Auckland
Wait, you want to go to New Zealand? Why?
because he's there, and also because they have a really good program, and because
Wait, hold
I've
on.
never been.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm currently, I don't know what you call it,
That's so true.
friends with benefits or
honestly.
whatever, with a girl studying VFX in Auckland, oddly enough.
That's crazy.
Oh, I heard you're there, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she wants to work at like Weta or whatever it is. It's like a 3D modeling type of program.
Yeah.
Or technical direction, I guess is the title, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
weird.
know.
Oh, I want to go to Auckland. It's not even where I live.
At least I'm gonna be in the country, okay? That's better than what our situation is right now, alright? I literally live 7,000 miles away from you.
Yeah, it's pretty far. At least your time difference is slightly better than mine. Mine's like 16 hours, I think, from New Zealand.
Are you Canadian?
Yours is... No, I live on the East Coast in the U.S. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, our timeline works out so perfectly.
It's better
like, it's literally
because
6
it's almost
hours.
a full day, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's
closer
literally
to a
like the
full day
6
than ours,
hours,
yeah.
like, difference. So, like, I go to work, because I work in the morning, so I'll go to work, and then I'll get off work, and he wakes up, and then I go to bed when he goes to work.
Yeah.
It's so perfect the way it lines up. And, like, obviously, sometimes, like,
Didn't used to be.
no, it
Daylight
definitely
savings
didn't.
fucks it up.
Daylight savings definitely fucks it
Because
up.
it was like, she gets off work, and then I had to start work right then. And I was like, oh my
Right
god.
now,
The second she gets off work.
Yeah. And it also depends on,
Yeah,
like...
I'm currently
when-
struggling to...
It depends on what
The
hours you
time
work
zone
too.
stuff is complicated as fuck.
gamer bro,
Yeah,
back.
no, it's
I
a
work
pain
like
in the
10 to
ass.
5-ish.
Well, and the other thing is like I just got a second job, and the second job is gonna make me work like afternoon, evenings. So we're gonna have to figure shit out again on the weekend. The nice thing is because you stay up later than I do, maybe I can come home and like we can hang out, and then like I could just stay up late like I did in high school, and then sleep in the mornings on the days that I don't have to work in the mornings. I'll
Good work.
figure something out. I know I will, and we'll make it work. We always do.
Are you guys like a LDR couple or something in New Zealand and Colorado, or?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we've been dating for like 2 years now.
How does it? I mean, obviously.
It's
a
pretty.
bit, but,
Did you just say it's shit?
Yes.
Yeah, but we want to get some trips and stuff planned, because, well, that's why I'm going to go to Auckland, because then once, you know, I'm in the country, we can figure out weekend trips and, oh no, the lightning is starting again. Last night there was such a bad storm, there was literally like softball-sized hail in my area.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Yeah, Auckland.
My ADHD kicked in for a second.
That you wanted to go to Auckland.
Oh, yeah.
So
And-
you want to study abroad in Auckland?
Yeah, well, actually, I'll do an internship abroad. I thought about studying abroad, but then I talked to this one lady who, like, does a bunch of studying abroad stuff. And one of the things that she was kind of talking about was, like, if you study abroad, you have to make sure you're going to a school that is going to be worth the credits. Like, if I were to go to school in Barcelona, it's some random school in Barcelona, and then come back here, I could go to a company and they could be like, okay, well, that school has no value to us because we don't know what what it is.
It's not even accredited or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I thought about studying abroad, and since I'm already getting a associate's degree here in Colorado, I figured I might as well just get my associate's degree, and then once I finish that, then I can do an internship and get work experience, actually get like resources to start my career versus just trying to put myself in more debt by doing a fancy school program that might not even carry credit. You know, I don't want to be wasting my time.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I can always do like online classes while I'm doing this internship because I can stay there for up to 24 months. So.
Yeah, you can. In New Zealand, is that because if you're like a tech worker or whatever, you can.
Yeah, it's part of the
You
program.
don't need a.
I don't know how the visa shit's gonna work with that. Honestly, I've done like surface level research on it. I've kind of just been looking at it, checking it out. And I'll get all the answers detailed, but I still have like 2 years before I'm going to be doing that trip, so I have some time to figure it out. I just know that's something that I definitely want to work towards and save up for. See, like the internship that I'm going to be doing, I'm paying for it. Like I'm not getting paid to do this work, but it'll be a good learning experience. I'll get skills from this and I'll get connections from this that there's no way I would have made that just doing like whatever stupid thing I could do here. I mean, I could do valuable internships here, and it might be nice to have local connections, but also if I could have global connections, then maybe I could be doing like graphic design on a global scale. That could mean I'm traveling more, which I want to do more often. I feel like it's just opening a different path of options as long as I take it like one step at a time, right?
Have you been to Colorado?
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is like a really weird coincidence, but the girl I talked to in New Zealand has a classmate who visits Colorado frequently. So I was like, to see their significant
Just
other,
in case.
and it's a guy. So I was like, yeah, is that you? Do you study? What do you do?
I wish. Fuck.
Do you study graphic?
I'm just working. I don't even.
Okay.
Nah, I don't. I don't live in New Zealand. In Auckland.
Oh, right. Okay.
Consider going
I
to
wish
school.
it was me. Like, to school.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have money for that.
I know, but okay. Hypothetically, imagine you had enough money to go to whatever school you wanted to go to, study whatever the fuck you wanted to. Would you go back to school and what would you study?
I don't know what the fuck I'll study. No idea. Probably something like coding or computers or some shit.
You are pretty good at that shit.
No idea.
You wouldn't continue cooking?
Or photography or. I can really fucking cook. It's pointless now.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of a fair point.
The cooking class was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked.
Why was it so
The
bad?
teacher was terrible. Or maybe like bartending could be fun.
See, I would
Reverse.
want to do bartending too. I have to wait until I'm 21, but I'm going to take a class for it. Like, when we first started talking, we had no idea that we were going to end up in the place that we are today.
I was always against it.
It kind of just happened. We met each other, like, in a friend group on VRCHAT, actually. We would hang out majority of the days of the week, like, as a friend group, and just chill, and we would go play games and shit, and we would just do dumb shit. PJ and I were just, like, kind of there. Like, we didn't talk to each other for a little while, and then there was one night where, like, we were both drinking. Most of our friends got off, so it was just kind of the two of us, and we spent that entire night, like, talking, and we didn't stop talking after that. Maybe there was, like, a day or two where, like, there would be, like, you know, a couple hours where we were, like, doing something and wouldn't respond, but, like, for the most part, we did not stop talking after that. We talked all the time.